Hello folks, welcome to MRReddy Automation. In this video, we are going to learn about how to implement parallel execution using TestNG. What is parallel testing? Parallel testing means it is a process of executing more than one script in parallel mode rather than one after other. What does it mean? We can execute more than one test simultaneously. The main advantage of parallel testing is we can optimize the execution time. That means we can reduce the overall execution time. How can we reduce the execution time? Let us see. For better insight, let us try to understand this real-time environment diagram for parallel execution. Already we had a walkthrough of this parallel testing in automation introduction. Let us recap once. Okay, we have two types of execution modes. First one is sequential execution. Second one is parallel execution. Whenever we execute the script, what is the default execution mode? It is sequential execution. As you can see here, we have three tests. Test 1, test 2, test 3. For each test, the execution time is 5 minutes. Okay. We have requirement, that is we need to execute these three test scripts on 4 browsers: Chrome, Firefox, Edge browser and Opera. Then total how much time it could take for execution? Just calculate. Test 1 is taking 5 minutes for each browser. We have 4 browsers. Then total time is 20 minutes, right? So for test 1, it will take 20 minutes for 4 browsers. We have 3 tests. Total time is 60 minutes. For test 1, 20 minutes, test 2, 20 minutes, test 3, 20 minutes. In case of sequential execution, overall execution time is 60 minutes. Coming to the parallel execution, have a look at this diagram, right side one. Real-time environment looks like this. We have 3 dedicated missions: test mission 1, test mission 2, test mission 3. On each mission, we have installed 4 browsers for execution: Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Opera. In case of test 1, if we execute our test in parallel mode on 4 browsers, okay, then how much time it will be taken? 5 minutes only, right? Why? Because our test will be launched in parallel mode on all 4 browsers, and the execution will be completed within 5 minutes. If you trigger all these 3 tests, test 1, test 2, and test 3 at a time, and the execution will be happened on 3 missions in parallel, and execution will be completed 5 minutes only. Why? Because these 3 tests will be executed simultaneously on 3 missions. Okay. In real time, we will execute these scripts on different missions. The test missions could be physical missions, or they could be virtual missions, or they could be Docker containers. For now, let us try to understand how to implement parallel execution on local machine. In upcoming session, I will show you how to perform parallel execution in Docker containers. Okay. So finally, in case of sequential execution, for 3 tests, it is taking 60 minutes. Okay. In case of parallel execution, it is taking 5 minutes. In case of parallel testing, totally we are saving 55 minutes. It's awesome, right? Now let us take a look at implementation. we have browser class and it is having three tests. To invoke application on Chrome browser and verify title, and to invoke application on Edge browser and verify the title. Similarly, to invoke application on Firefox browser and verify the title. Okay, first let me create TestNG XML suite for this test execution. Parallel execution, right? Let me remove this one. So we can copy here. This is test 1, this is test 2, and this is test 3. Okay, where our tests are available in arc.example.browsers, right? We have to specify this package arc.example.browsers. Okay, what is first test? Chrome browser, right? Just we can remove this one. Okay, let me replace existing path. Okay, this is Edge browser. Next, Firefox browser. Now we have created TestNG suite for executing these methods, browser class methods. Okay, let me see whether it is working fine or not. Yeah, application is opened in Chrome browser. Yeah, it's working fine. Next, application is opened in Edge browser. Next one is Firefox. Okay, just for sake of your understanding, I am not closing these browsers. You can notice here 3 browsers are opened. This is sequential execution. Now let us try to run in parallel mode. In suite, we have to specify 2 attributes. Okay, parallel and thread count. Parallel equal to tests. Okay, next one, thread count. You can specify 3. Here thread count means it allows specify number of threads for parallel executions. Means number of instances we can say. 3 means 3 browser instances. If we specify 4 means it will execute tests in 4 browser instances. Now let me execute and see the results. You can observe here 3 browsers are invoked, right? Chrome, Edge browser and Firefox. At a time, all 3 tests are executed. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Okay. This is how we can perform parallel testing. Just understand the concept of parallel execution and how to implement. In upcoming sessions, I will show you how to execute these tests in Docker containers using Selenium Grid. Okay, that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.